All right, everyone. Want to check in a couple more times this week, but we are closing out our 60-day program, and I really hope that you found some value in this. I hope that you have gotten, at least something that is you can carry forward with. And we're, one of the biggest takeaways that I hope you can see is that, any change you want to make, any goal, especially when it comes to health, fitness, body, things like that, it is going to be a series of small steps, and it doesn't have to be all or nothing. If you go into it, I think sometimes too fast or too hard, most people end up fizzling out. So a much better approach for many people is going to be just take a little bit at a time. And that's really what this was built around, is that there are some habits we identified, principles, you might call them, that you can compound those and those stack over time. And they seem like small changes, but they really, really do add up. So don't underestimate the value of everything that we've gone over, from when we wake up in the morning, getting a little bit of movement in, to walking after each meal, even if it's 5 minutes. I mean, shoot, even to the end of the driveway, it's better than nothing. Really thinking about what's on our plate, and if we can just make a couple small changes to a little more protein or a little bit more fruit, vegetable on our plate, that really, really makes a huge difference. Adding in some strength training, which can look like a lot of different things. I hope you see that. It's not just about going to the gym 1, 2, 3 times a week. You can fit this stuff in small doses almost anywhere, anytime. And again, these little habits, these little wins, after the course of months or years, they make all the difference. So something that you can find for yourself that you can do repeatedly, that is going to get you far further than, this big burst of energy where you come in and you're ready to make a change. And after a few weeks or a few months, you just kind of lose steam. So stick with these habits, or insert ones of your own that you can stick with, that serve you, that make you feel good, and most importantly, that you can keep doing. That is it. That is the game, is really this: what can you do for the next 20 years? That is like 5 years, next year. That is the game that we're playing here, and it's going to make all the difference for you. So I'm going to leave this chat open for us. So if you guys have questions, if you want to share a win, please take advantage of the group. Share it with it. It'll be here. I'll check it. Everyone else can see it if they've still got this open. And I would also love to know your feedback. Like, what was good about this program? What was helpful? What was maybe confusing, or that you wish there was more of? What was not clear, or not as easy to understand as it could have been? Please help me so I can make this better for future people, and I would really appreciate any feedback. I think that's it for today. I may check back in again this week, and I did put in the chat, just there's kind of these daily essentials. I put a little checklist in there for you. It's some of the stuff I just covered, but these are all things that don't require a gym. They almost don't require any equipment at all other than the strength piece. But if you can find some rhythm of these, or some variation of this for yourself, it can be that simple and it can be that small. And I promise you, I keep saying it, but these things add up. So get this list in front of you, make it part of your routine. That's the hard part here. It's not actually showing up and doing the things. It's just getting this into your rhythm, into your habits. And I think a lot of these things you can almost stack on top of each other, where you wake up in the morning, you move for a few minutes, you take a couple minutes to do a little bit of just like recovery, breathing, groundwork, journaling, gratitude practice, and then you walk after each meal, for example. So find ways you can stack these in. But if you can get 80% of these things done every day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, I promise you this, you will feel way better. And if there's something you've been struggling with, and they will make changes over time. So I won't keep going on. If you have questions, if there's somebody I can still support you, please let me know. Another thing too is that if you're looking for any kind of ongoing support, I definitely have a couple options. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to share what those are. We could see if something makes it seems like a good fit for you or not. And just want to see you guys all do well. If you had checked in with the body scan, the body scale, and you'd like to get another measurement, let me know. I can line that up. If you can come over here. If you'd like to get one and you hadn't gotten one already, same thing. Just let me know. It's a really cool tool. It just tells you your muscle mass, your bone density, your metabolic age, a lot of fun things there that I think are really, really good markers of just overall health and fitness. So that's it for now. You guys, take care. Have a great rest of the day, and hope to talk to you soon. We'll see you.